So I made a bunch of changes with enums in this programming language, and I caused a problem in the game that we didn't notice. And somebody on the team figured out it had to do with enums and did a workaround. And I just figured that I would just be able to repro the problem in a tiny, fresh program like this one. And we didn't repro the problem. It worked correctly. So, oh, but you know what? No, it's because, all right, I bet this won't work. Now that worked too. I mean, I don't know. Actually, let's see. Sorry, wrong repository. Wrong repository. Right, so see, I think maybe the game is on this version, 24559, because we have a fail. All right. Nope. Well, I don't know. Manhattan Project for AI. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think about that. I'm really a little too tired to be streaming. I should be bedtiming. So I put short stream. It might be a really short stream. All right, let me just look at the check-in that fixed this and see if I could figure anything out. If not, I'll just fix this fail or attempt to. You know what? So last time I tried to get the Linux on this machine, I think we still ended with not being able to build the compiler for some reason after 2 hours of me being incredibly frustrated. So I'm going to dig out the laptop that I have back here, and it probably won't even run because it's Linux, but let's see. I don't even remember which laptop it is. I have like 6 laptops in this room. It'll take a while to update, even if this computer does successfully charge and boot, because we have frickin' LLVM in our compiler, and that's been updated at least once. You know that's a frickin' nightmare. Glad you liked the video. Which version of LVM are we on? I don't know. I really don't care that much. Let's see. Let's see if we could tell. It's not there. Oh, that's Sokoban. 1706, I guess. Okay, I have a Linux machine with a squid on it for some reason. Let's see if I can remember how to do anything. All right, we're updating the compiler. Oh, we're not on Wi-Fi. I don't remember the Wi-Fi password here. That's how long it's been as we changed the Wi-Fi. Is it this? Maybe. Yeah, it was. All right, we're updating the compiler. We'll see how long that takes. Just saw a PR for an upgrade to version 20. Well, that's great. The problem we have is just that LLVM gets frickin' slower every time. Every time. What? Oh yeah, I was gonna go on the Sokoban log. Here's the fix. And it was just changing button text mode to have numbers explicitly. Now, why is that? I don't know. So are these in the right order? Strawberry, orange, strawberry, apple, orange, banana, berry, yes. Okay, so I don't know. It's a mystery. He said it was so that the shader could see it. Now, I don't know how any of that code works. The other thing he said was that he had to put the specified directive on, but I'm not sure that's the thing. Like, it's been getting faster for Rust for the last maybe 5 releases. Well, if we're on 17, that's 4 releases, dude. I thought we picked 17 because it was pretty close to the newest version, but Raphael could provide details on that. I mean, we just talked about this like a month and a half ago or something, but I'm not sure I remember everything relevant. Anyway, what is going on? What did I break? It works on my machine. All right, I guess we'll just go into Sokoban and we'll try changing that back. I don't even know. Okay, I don't know how to repro the bug. So it was just in one of the panels in the editor. Okay. So I'm digging up the email, asset browser, and texture materials panel. So what's the easiest one? Asset browser, I guess. How do I open that? Let's find out. All right. Oh, it's my Linux that I couldn't get working. All right. Yeah, I just remember there was some updates we did a while back where it got a lot slower and we were like, oh my God. It made us very sad. All right, so I'm just going to figure out how to open this panel. Assets. All right. So this is working. We're loading textures. I think this is like, yeah, this is what would be broken normally. All right. So we're going to go change that change back. So we're just going to put that in a no check-in. And we're going to do this And then I'll just have to figure out why it didn't work. And we'll try 2 experiments. We're going to roll it all the way back. We're going to validate that this now fails, which I think it will, hopefully. Although maybe not, because again, maybe it's a compiler version thing. All right, assets. Hey, green rectangles, upside down text. Awesome. All right. So we have repro'd the problem. Now let's try this version, which is, it is not tagged specified, but all the values are there. Because he said in the email the fix was to tag it specified, but that seems very weird to me. So maybe he just did both at the same time. Yeah, so the real thing is not that it is specified, it's that we put the values there. Now I'm not sure why. So let's look at the code for a minute. Let's look at the code. So we're tagging this thing with this shader tag, and that causes us to generate that into this header file. And like, so what does that generation code look like is my question. Let me see. So when we see the shader tag, okay. Okay. This is the problem. This is the problem. I'm glad it was so easy to spot. So the thing is, before, if you put this code into your meta program, it would turn these into declarations, right? But that's not what they are. And so the meta program kind of had an incorrect view of what's going on, right? So it's more accurate and correct if these aren't declarations, they're identifiers, right? So what do we do with shader defines to register? So we have separate code for enums anyway. So we put the type name underscore the value. So we're turning it back into a C prefix thing. And then value name. What is value name? It.name. That's the name of the identifier. So what was this enum called again? Button tech mode. We want that added. We want workspace 3. Where's that? Why am I? See, I haven't had to look at this file. Did we turn this off for some reason? I mean, we're clearly generating a string and adding it. Okay. I just wanted to be a little clear about what this is. So this is saying type name, declaration name. I mean, this is the same thing twice, I guess, is what's confusing. Its value name is it.name, and that never changes. And then we're doing that. Both of these are, yeah. Okay, whatever, dude. So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to break enum into a separate thing anyway. Or is it okay, hold on. Do we do anything else with shader defines to register? Do we do anything with the values? We just add. Wait, we're adding. Oh, this is for declarations. All right. Okay, if we just want the enum names, let's clean this up a little bit. This is not. So code enum. So we get one of these should be type info enum, actually. Hope I don't break anything by doing that. Because then we can just look at the members. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go array add shader enum defines to register code enum. We're just going to pass the whole thing, right? Okay, wait, hold on. I'm really... So we're just generating a string that's type name, which is That's so weird. All right. Like, this is kind of redundant because you only need to get this once for each enum. So it's not great. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Enums are not going to go there. We're going to go for shader enum defines to register. We're going to print a thing here. That's going to be inside another loop. So we're going to have for this is confusing me here. Let's get rid of all this. Okay, for code enum external type, and then for tie.names, we're going to do that, but we're going to do this type thing. This one's weird, because again, I wish I could have frickin' seen the string. Maybe I should have printed the string out. All right, I think we do want the enum name. So I don't want to do this crap. This is annoying. Enums tagged shader must have names, but did not, comma, code enum. Yeah, let's compile a report. That way we could put a we don't have a name to print. This enum, this one did not. Don't need the t print. And then we'll put make location code enum. All right. Let's put this so we don't get confused. It's very confusing because we have a names array, S64, type name, and then the same thing twice. It's so weird that we're doing that. Because you don't have to, you can put it in the print code. You don't, yeah, whatever. I assume the names used to be different, maybe. All right. Like that. So that's what we want to do. Wasn't it called declarations to register? What was it? It was called defines to register. Shader enum defines to register is an enum. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see how the game complains. Well, that's easy. Totally worked the first time. No bugs whatsoever. Oh, well, okay, hold on. Why are we reporting that redeclaration twice? I don't know. We want this version. How do we get access to, hey, it worked. How do we get access to learn and build? Well, if you want to learn to build, Microsoft has a conference called Build. And you can go to that conference. And you can learn to build. Barack Obama. All right. So all right, it was not actually a compiler bug. I will send an email. Okay, so it was not actually a compiler bug. The meta program that generates the shader bindings was assuming that statements in the enum block would all be declarations, but it was kind of hacky and bad before that was true because then your meta program is not really seeing an accurate representation of the program. This changed over the weekend, so the meta program broke. I am checking in a fix now. All right. I hope I don't have other changes. Let's see. Do we have any other no check-ins? Yeah, we do. right. Let's make sure that compiles again before we do anything. Good thing I checked. Extra closing brace. What did I do? Oh, it's literally right there. Okay. When are we going to have a dose stream? You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I got to work on the game. But it's a time of great progress, and February is when we tend to have a lot of business type meetings. So it's all good. All right. Fix assumptions the meta program is making about code enum. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the great thing about Primogen and some of these other people is they have really big audiences. And the problem is when people with really big audiences stream the compiler, we get a lot of requests to get in the beta. And A, it's sort of more than we can handle sometimes. And B, we're still trying to be kind of particular about who's in the beta. And, you know, anytime you get a deluge like that, it's like kind of a lot of the people are not really the right people. So, yeah, we are blessed with way too many emails right now, is the status. Perhaps allow the user to change the stack allocator so users can build coroutines themselves. I mean, if you want to move the stack pointer, you could do that already. But like, it sounds like you're kind of a JavaScript bro, and this isn't a JavaScript bro kind of language, so what am I going to tell you? It says an application is prohibiting me powering off the system. It was the update window. The update window wanted me to update my Ubuntu, and I was like, power off, and it was like, no. What's up with the shirt with holes on shoulders? I mean, I'm a poor game developer. What do you want? Like, even what you're saying there, to allow generators. What do you mean to allow generators? Why do you think you need a coroutine for a generator? Did I sell my Trump coin? Yes, I did. I sold at 55, which was fine. It might go above that at some point. But yeah, I sold and I made some money, and I put that in air quotes because it's just zero sum money swapping with other people. It's not a productive activity in any way. I mean, dude, people had set jump and long jump in frickin' C, okay? So, like, just, I'm being faced with a lot of assumptions. What a clown president? No, I think everything is fine right now. His coin's at $42, so a lot of people disagree with you. And he sure has done some baller executive orders. So I do not think he's a clown president right now. Now, if he decides to have another meeting at Four Seasons Total Landscaping, then we could talk about that. I mean, we just had the clowniest fucking clown of all clown presidents, and you're saying this guy's a clown president? Different kinds of clowns? Well, that is true. That is true. Read the title of a few of his day one executive orders and got pretty... They were pretty good. Like, I read through the list of almost all of them, and they were all very good, except for one or two where I'm like, I'm not sure what that does or who cares about that, but it must be significant. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like what? You're out of the loop on the US. I mean, dude, I almost don't even know where to start. You can look it up though. I will continue. Actually, I checked in. I took the W. I could just go to bed. Let's look at one more thing. Because if I go to a level like, what was it called? It's raft underscore something. Raft corners too small. So I will show you that the rivers don't draw correctly in repeating mode, and it messes up some of my favorite levels. See? Now, this is in principle not that hard to fix. This is not what this should look like. All right. So draw river edges. River ripples, river edges. All right. So we need the offsets. Get world wrapping. We can just do this. I'm going to make sure the type is correct before we try to do anything. All right, so now the whole reason this is broken is just because we were rewriting all this code. So bleh. All right. Turbulent splash. Okay, so the problem is we don't have an offset value. I mean, I could add yet another parameter. Entity. You know what? Okay. So this is for the ripples, which is more subtle. Okay, so the defer ocean dot position. All right. So we will then also do this on draw river edges. Oh God, this is different. This isn't by ocean. All right. Do this. So I guess those are vector 3s. Wait, no. Yeah, because I said I'm passing vector 2s. Okay, it's got to be like that. Did I just not compile again? What happened? Hey, great. Hey, look. the little particles aren't working, but I'm not going to do those tonight because I have a set of other changes relating to those particles that I want to do all at once. But the river tiles, as you can see, are now visible once again. And they're going to look better eventually. We have some changes that are not checked in that will make them even better than they are. All right, we're going to take the W there. Remember that level from back in the day? Yeah, I like that level a lot. It's like, it's actually really interesting for how simple it is. All right. It is bedtime for me. We made it almost an hour. We fixed 2 separate problems. And that's great. Thanks, everyone. And I will get my much deserved sleep. And I hope you do as well. We're not going to raid tonight. I'm too tired to raid. We're just going to bed. But thanks for watching. And I may do a programming stream in the morning, depending on when I wake up. Because usually I don't do programming streams at weekday mornings because I'm like out in the world at a coffee shop or something. But got a meeting tomorrow at noon, so I probably won't go out before that. So I may sit here. I've got a list of gameplay bugs that I want to hit. That one was one of them, and then the other thing, the enum thing that we fixed first, was a surprise that came in my email this evening. So we've checked off one of about like 12 gameplay bugs that I want to try to hit some more of. So we'll see. Compiler QA soon. That's not a bad idea. We'll think about when. All right, thanks everyone.